The NBA offseason is almost here. So here are 5 trades that should happen in this offseason that would help the NBA and its fans. Trade number 1 is a transaction between the Atlanta Hawks and the Orlando Magic. So in this hypothetical trade, the Magic would receive Trae Young and the Hawks would receive Jonathan Isaac, Tristan da Silva, and Cole Anthony. The Magic need shooting. So Trae Young, as one of the best shooters in the NBA right now, would help a lot with that. And he's an amazing playmaker, and he can pass anytime he wants, and he could score anytime he wants. So he's a perfect fit for the Orlando Magic. Jonathan Isaac would be an amazing defensive guy for the Hawks, and they need defense right now because Trae Young, let's just say he's not that much of a defender. So Jonathan Isaac would be an amazing defender for the Hawks, and Cole Anthony would be a good playmaker to replace Trae Young right now after the trade. And Tristan da Silva would add some young stars in this trade for the Hawks. Trade number 2 is a transaction between 2 teams that need to do an upgrade and that need to change something for next season. The Pelicans and the Heat. After trading Jimmy Butler, the Miami Heat have been on a crazy losing streak and they need to change something. So in this hypothetical trade, the Miami Heat receive Zion Williamson in exchange for Terry Rozier, Haywood Highsmith, and Pele Larson. And not to mention Kevin Love, that brings some veteran leadership for the team, and Terry Rozier, that brings some playmaking and some more leadership at the point guard position. Haywood Highsmith would upgrade the defense at the small forward position for the Pelicans, and Pele Larson, he's just there because he's young. The Pelicans will also receive a first-round pick in this trade. This trade is something that I wanted to happen in this year's trade deadline, but the Lakers didn't want to do. It's Rui Hachimura, Shake Milton, and a first-round pick to Indiana for Aaron Nesmith and Andrew Nembhard. The Lakers could really use the 3-point shooting, and what's more defense, you know? So I think that this would be good for both teams since Shake Milton is also an underrated shooter, and he is also accompanied by Rui Hachimura, who is playing really good this season. So I don't see why the Indiana Pacers would say no to this. Trade number 4 is the Mavericks, who give up Klay Thompson and PJ Washington for Cam Johnson, Maxwell Lewis, and a first-round pick. After trading Luka Doncic, the Mavs really need to do something because they are now out of the play-in, so they might not even make the playoffs this season. So they need to change something, and Cam Johnson is who they need. He is an amazing 3-and-D wing, perfect for the Mavs, And Klay Thompson honestly didn't even upgrade from last season with the Warriors. So even if he didn't upgrade, he's still an amazing shooter, and PJ Washington will help with the defense, and he's an athletic beast. Saving the best trade for last, it's two superstars in the same trade. The Thunder will receive nothing because they're not part of this trade, because the Grizzlies will get Kevin Durant from the Suns in exchange for Brandon Clark and Ja Morant. Two superstar players that are on the block for this offseason. For the Grizzlies, Kevin Durant adds some veteran leadership to a very young team. And not only that, but he's an amazing shooter, as we already know. And he's an all-around threat. So why wouldn't the Grizzlies want to make their move on KD? And Ja Morant adds some young talent to an already old Suns team. He's an athletic beast. He's a literal superstar. And he helps a lot with the offense of the Phoenix Suns. Brandon Clark is there for the defense and for the three-pointers. He's a very common 3-and-D big in this league, something that the Suns don't already have, so adding that will make them lethal for next season. If you agree with me on some of these takes, then tell me in the comments section first of all, and second of all, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.